All right, I'm Nick, I'm out in the garage. You might be able to hear some rain in the background. The microphone's probably picking up the rain out there. Hurricane Sally is in the Gulf of Mexico. She's slowed down to like 2 miles per hour right now. She's not really going anywhere. She's just making a bunch of rain, which is probably going to do it for the next several days. I'm not a weatherman, so I'm not going to tell you what I think about that, but I do understand how water affects the fishery. Now, this morning I had a bunch of questions about, hey Nick, what's going to happen with the fishing following the hurricane? And this is what's going to happen in a short little whatever. And I might go live on YouTube later today and I'll answer more questions about it to help out with specifics. But rain is just fresh water, okay? So typically speaking, anytime we have a storm, I get a lot of questions about, Nick, it rained a whole bunch today. What's going to happen to the fishing? If it's on top of us, like say we're in Navarre and it's raining in Navarre, not too much of a big deal because the tidal movement will move the fresh water out and replace it with salt water and level the salinity out pretty quickly, usually within a day or two. Now, with all this rain happening on top of us and north of us, the rivers are going to flood. They're going to reach their flood stages, they're going to swell, and you're going to have what we'll refer to runoff. It's going to run off for days and days and days as that water comes through Alabama, down through our river systems, and enters our bay, and then comes out through the sound and the passes. It's just going to flood everything, okay? Runoff. That is going to cause an issue where you have a longer time of lower salinity, so you're going to want to focus your efforts on the sound, which you should be fishing the sound anyways right now for the most part. That is going to be the really only thing. Hurricanes are not always a bad thing. They help clean out the waterways. So think, if you're familiar with the Navarre area, we don't spend a lot of time fishing East River, but every time we do fish East River, it's super shallow at the mouth of it. Hurricanes should help push that water out and help dredge the area, for lack of better words. Erode the mouth of East River, maybe. It's super, super shallow there. So the flood stage, increased water flow, will help clean out areas that haven't been cleaned out in years. So don't look at it a bad thing for the fishery. It's probably a great thing. It's probably not a great thing for the flooding, residential flooding, and commercial business flooding that's going to occur. But for the fishery, it's good. It's going to help. It's going to get water places it hasn't been in a long time. It'll help flush the system. Then salt water will come back in after several days of in and out tide cycle. And then the water system will be cleaner and the fishing will be fantastic. With the runoff, obviously the water in the sound will become a little bit dirty. That's just, think about every road getting flooded and all the dirt from your tires and whatever, driving off road and driving on the road. All that dirt is going to go down to the outlets. It's going to just flood the sound. It's going to make the water very, very dirty. It's just to be, just deal with it. It happens every time it rains, realistically. Obviously, we're getting more rain than usual. Then it will cause some kind of erosion somewhere, and the water will get murky. And then after several days of the tide coming in and out, boom, the water will be clear again, the salinity level will be high, and the fish will be eating. One reason is they have to eat, right? Everybody makes it seem like the fish leave for life. The fish aren't going anywhere. They're sitting in the middle of the sound, the channel right now. They're sitting in the deepest part of the bay, out of the wind, just hanging out, playing cards, having a hurricane party, who knows. And that's it. Once everything stops, they have to eat. Even right now, they're sitting on the bottom of the bay. They're still eating something. Where'd the bait fish go? They're all sitting down there in a giant little party. It's like you eating your hurricane snacks, okay? They're eating. Don't worry about that. They'll be fine. They will recover without any kind of issues. A lot of people put emphasis on, well, man, the fish aren't going to eat, or the fish aren't going to be hungry. No, the fish have to eat. Like, you have to eat, I have to eat, the fish have to eat. Keep that stuff in mind. It's very, very simple. There isn't anything too special to it. If you want us to go live this evening, it'll probably be about 6 p.m. Central Time. Let me know in the comment section. We'll make that happen. I hope everybody is staying dry and safe. I made sure my generator works. I hadn't touched it in a year. Obviously, never touched it till hurricane season, right? But all is well for us. At this point, I don't think we'll have too many major issues. Hopefully we do not. If anyone in the local area needs any kind of help or anything after anything, let me know. I will be here. Thanks for watching.